What is up, everybody? We are back making videos. Today, I wanted to talk about the firmware update for the Canon R5 and get your opinions as well as tell you what's happening with mine. So let's just get into it. So first, just let me know in the comments down below a couple of things. What firmware are you on for the R5? Have you had more overheating issues since you've upgraded to whatever firmware you're on? And have you noticed any overheating issues since you've upgraded to firmware 1.3.x? So the reason I'm asking this is because ever since I updated my firmware to 1.3.0 or 0.1, it has had very bad overheating issues, similar to what happened when I first bought the camera. I had the camera when it just came out and I started shooting weddings in 4K 60 as soon as I got it. And I had all the typical overheating issues that everyone else did where, you know, a couple hours into shooting a wedding in normal temperatures, 60, 70 degrees Fahrenheit outside, it would be down to like 3 to 5 minutes on the timer and I would need to turn it off and let it cool down. Then they updated the firmware to 1.1.1 or 1.2, whatever you want to use. Both of those firmwares worked amazing. I was able to shoot 10 plus weddings, 4K 60, 90 degree Fahrenheit weather and 90 something percent humidity. And I went the entire 8 to 9 hour day with no overheating, maybe down to like the 10-minute timer towards dinner. And then I would let it sit for 20 minutes while I ate and it would be back at full timer, the 29.59. It worked great. I loved it. And I was like, okay, this is now a super usable camera. However, once I updated it to the 1.3.0 firmware, which gave you the Canon C-Log 3, as well as the Cinema Gamma and all that, I noticed significantly really bad overheating issues when shooting in general or at weddings. Even before the original firmware updates, you could shoot with a Ninja 5, which I'm doing now, in 4K HQ or 4K 60, and it would not overheat for such a long time. Now, even when I'm using an external monitor, my camera timer still drops to about 10 to 5 minutes after about an hour of using it, which didn't even happen before when it first came out. So I don't know if there's just something going on with my specific camera, but I have had noticed a significant decrease with the timer and the overheating with how bad it's gotten since that firmware update of 1.3 or higher. So if you have not updated it to 1.3 and you're at 1.1.1 or 1.2, I would tell you now, do not update your firmware just for the C-Log 3. It's not worth it. I guarantee you it's going to work better on those two firmwares. So the annoying part is Canon does not let you revert to an older firmware. Let me know in the comments below if my camera is just bad or if it's maybe an actual firmware thing where Canon messed with some more settings. But that's really it for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video and I'll see you on the next one.